Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen, today I want to talk a little bit about Mullen Automotive Incorporated. This is ticker symbol MULN for those of you who are maybe not as familiar with this company or with this stock. And today was not the best day in the world for Mullen. Actually, a pretty bad day, kind of deceptively. Being 0.52% down, that's not a good day. But I think most people would probably say it's not too bad, especially when you look, year to date down 85%, in the past year down almost 93%. So, hey, we're only down 0.52% today. Yay! But take a look at the broader market and you see what was going on today. Dow Jones up 1.37%, S&P up over 2.5%, NASDAQ up over 4%, and the Russell was up over 2.39%. And despite all that, Mullen is down. So what if the market would have been down today? How absolutely destroyed would Mullen have got? This is not a good sign, especially considering the stock price is now under $1. We're at 87 cents. Obviously, it was under $1 coming into today, but a week ago we were over $1. 5 days ago we were over $1, down 20% in the last 5 days. Things have not been going well, and I would say that this is another pretty bad day. But as always, we got a lot of news to get into, so we'll talk about some things. We had this coming out from MullenUSA.com. Just kind of a wrap up a little bit of what's going on right now. Mullen 5 crossover, the national strikingly different test drive tour event announced for fall 2022. Mullen will visit over 15 cities across the U.S. This is something that's been talked about before. Development of the Mullen 5 RS, a high-performance version of the Mullen 5 EV crossover, has commenced and will be joining the Mullen 5 test drive tour in early 2023. They filed over 130 patents in 24 countries in support of the Mullen 5 EV crossover. So, hey, that's kind of cool. Again, it's easy to say, hey, we're going to do this tour. We're going to have this out in 2023. We're going to be doing this, that, and the other thing. But at some point, Mullen's going to actually have to start doing some of this stuff instead of saying that they're going to do it. Because so far, they've had some empty promises. They've had some things they have said that have not exactly come true. If they do a lot of the stuff that they're promising or doing a lot of stuff they say, yeah, that could be big. There could be a bright future ahead. But there's definitely still a lot of skeptics out there. Battery technology, Mullen solid-state polymer battery cell was successfully tested for the second time at the BIC in Indiana. Mullen's partnership with LGG is on track, with both parties jointly scaling solid-state polymer battery cell technology to vehicle pack level, and Mullen began retrofitting the existing high-voltage facility in Monrovia, California for EV battery pack production to support the Mullen EV programs in conjunction with LGG and BIC. And then we have this, Mullen Commercial Vans. Mullen signs a binding agreement with Delpac Logistics LLC to deliver 600 Mullen Class 1 and 2 EV cargo vans over the next 18 months. Mullen delivered its first EV van under a pilot program to a telecommunications provider in the southeastern part of the U.S. on May 12th. The van will be modified to support the company's anticipated use, which includes the addition of 3 airbags, radio cup holders, and a mobile office. The vans will be delivered by August 12th with final approval and subsequent purchase orders to follow. So August 12th, that's 16 days, 17 days away, something like that. Maybe over the next couple weeks, we'll be getting some more news. Maybe we'll be hearing something big. But again, these things are supposed to be delivered by August 12th. We'll see if they are or aren't. And then we'll see what the subsequent orders and subsequent purchases and all that, the deliveries and everything is to follow. That's going to be a big day. There's going to be a lot of big things for Mullen decided over the next couple of weeks. So that is definitely something to watch out for. Here's a tweet that was getting shared on the Mullen subreddit. Remember when Nikola was $90 and they didn't even have a factory built? Mullen secured money, amazing battery tech, beautiful cars in place, a stacked team, signed deals. Sounds like a real scam. Don't get caught up in the made up lies. They are making big moves. We'll see. Now, obviously, when Nikola ran up, we were in a different economy. We were in a different market. We were in a much more speculative, crazy time. And you could argue, hey, Nikola had ran up so big and they had less than we have now, so we're going to run up so big. Or you could argue that, hey, remember when that Nikola company ran up so big and it was a complete scam? Like, wow, the market was so crazy back then. Like, things might not get that crazy again for quite some time. So this could be an argument for or against Mullen or the price movement of Mullen or whatever. Again, Mullen has a lot of things going for them. They say that they have a lot of things going for them, and the future sounds interesting. It sounds cool. It sounds bright. But, hey, at least for my money, I would like to see them start doing some of these things and start executing, start delivering, announcing the things they're going to announce, stick to their word. Right now, you can't fully trust this company. You can't fully trust these people because, hey, they said we were going to get the Fortune 500 deal at the end of quarter 2, It is now a month, almost a full month in quarter three. We still have not heard anything. So I don't know. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Or I guess fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Who do you got to blame? So definitely something to watch out for. We have this. What have we done? Oh my God, everything is going up today and we keep moving down. What the fuck have I done to my money? I feel so bad. And this is a situation that a lot of people are in. Again, you look at these Muln prices. Like I said, year to date, down 85%. 1 year, down 93%. People have lost a lot of money in this company. Things have not gone well. But a couple of things, obviously, if you're investing, you're not trying, or it depends what your goals are. But most people are trying to invest for the long term. They're trying to make, money over time. So, hey, you can't necessarily look at things in a 7-8 month window or a 6 month window or a 2 month window or whatever. And I don't think many people here, were invested in Muln back in July, August, September. Like the stock really started getting popular at the end of 2022, especially when it dipped down. So there's some people who have bought Muln who are still up. If you bought Muln in February, you are still up like 25%, and you're actually doing quite well. So everything's relative. It just kind of depends. But as always, make sure you're making responsible decisions. Don't invest more money than you can afford to lose. Don't go crazy. Don't go overboard. Be responsible. Be an adult. Do things that you think you should be doing. Obviously, if you want to take some calculated risks, sometimes that can be okay as well. But just be smart overall. So people panicking, stuff like this. It sucks that the whole market's up and your stock's down. But hey, that's part of the game. Sometimes the stock market's going to be down and your picks are going to be up too. You never know. Everyone keeps talking about how the Muln 5 has no demand. Here's a recap from 2021. We can pull this up real quick. No, I don't know what's going on here. Let's refuse this. And they're talking about the first 25,000 reservations. Muln 5 EV crossover has been increased to 25,000 initial reservations. They had planned to release it in a batch of 5,000 units. This vehicle turned out more popular than expected. The number was adjusted upward to an additional 20,000. So, hey, in 2021, apparently the vehicle was more anticipated or more hyped up than even Muln thought it was going to be. So, hey, maybe there's going to be some demand here. I will say always, of course, reservations, especially if it's for a cheap price or free or whatever. Sometimes reservation numbers can really be inflated and really be bloated because it's way easier to reserve something than it is to actually show up and pay for it in full or whatever. But yeah, that's something that's going on there. There's people talking about the annual shareholders meeting and stuff. Top comment here, probably the first and only time I upvote something you post, which is funny. People just transcribing what was going on and everything. But here is a better post that I thought kind of goes over some stuff. Strikingly, and we already talked about all this in the picture as well. It's a lot of the same stuff. Strikingly different tour, partnership with LGG, Delpac. The van lineup is to include 2 more models, the 3 and 4, if you couldn't guess. Modified van for the telecom company is going to be delivered August 12th. Company eliminated $17.5 million in debt and had over $61 million in the bank at last report. They joined the Russell, other associated indexes. Their production partners for the 5 are ready to rock. An updated version of the Dragonfly is coming. The 5 is still beautiful. Persona's cool as fuck. Potential acquisitions on the table, and a new automotive facility in Irvine, California. So a lot of stuff coming out of the shareholder meeting, the shareholder recap, whatever. People asking this, why as an investor should I trust this company saying that we're going to have the Fortune 500 deal in August when the first announcement for the end of quarter 2 wasn't even met? So this was something that Muln did come out and say that, hey guys, we know he said it'd come out at the end of quarter 2, but it's actually coming in August. And yeah, people are like, okay, what the heck? You told us it was coming by the end of June, didn't deliver it by the end of June, and then just kind of brushed it under the rug. Now you're back telling us it's going to be the end of August. Why should we believe you? And it's a very, very fair question. It's a very fair question. This guy says, hey, it's pretty much already August. We're going to find out in 35 days if it's a lie or not. I can wait 35 days. And that I do agree with. If they told us, hey, guys, we'll tell you in January or December or next year, 2023, that would be a red flag. That would be absolutely terrible. That'd be absolutely devastating. But since they're telling us, say, hey, guys, I'll tell you in a couple of weeks, that's fine. A couple weeks are going to pass anyway. We'll see. And then after that, I think we can really make a final decision on what the heck's going on. Because again, if you just set up one date and it got pushed back, fine, but we're definitely bordering on the very, very sketchy territory at this point with Muln. Muln is going to be announcing the Fortune 500 company deal in August. Again, we'll see if that actually happens. And then a lot of people asking about dilution. So, hey, are they diluting or not? Obviously, some people thought this was going to be handled at the shareholder meeting or whatever because there was the vote and all that stuff going on. And as the top comment reads here, hey, we're not going to know until August 1st. So we'll have to wait and see. Couple more days to find out if that potential share dilution is going to be coming in. Obviously, that is definitely something to be looking out for. Definitely something to be mindful of. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Let me drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about Muln. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.